Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our journey through the 2022 Senate elections. Today, we are looking at the Senate elections in the state of California. I will explain more on that at the end. Today, we're looking at the seat held by the Democratic Party and Senator Alex Padilla. Padilla was appointed in 2021 by Governor Gavin Newsom after Kamala Harris resigned her seat to become vice president. Harris won in 2016 by a margin of 23.20% of the vote. In 2016, this election featured two Democrats because of the nature of California's jungle primary. In 2016, Hillary Clinton won the state of California by a margin of 30%. In 2020, Joe Biden won by a slightly smaller percent, 29%. The jungle primary, was held on June 7th. 59% of ballots cast in that primary were for Democratic candidates. 37% were for Republican candidates, and 3% for third parties. The Democratic nominee was Alex Padilla, who, prior to serving as senator, was California's Secretary of State. The Republican nominee is Mark Meuser, who is an attorney and was Padilla's opponent in the 2018 Secretary of State election. Now, I mentioned two elections. California is holding two elections, one for the regular 6-year term and one to fill the remaining time left on Vice President Harris's term. Padilla and Meuser are the nominees in both races, and I believe the primary results in both elections were almost similar. But we're only focusing on the full 6-year term here. And if I was focusing on the special, the effect would be the same. Senator Padilla will be elected to his first full term in the Senate, and it will be a hold for the Democratic Party. California is an extremely blue state. The major metro areas provide a large chunk of the Democratic majorities, not only in the state, but nationally, in presidential elections too. California is the largest state. Nearly 40 million Americans call the state home, and it's just a massively diverse state, but also a solidly progressive state as well. Senator Padilla will easily win re-election and go on to serve in the Senate for many more years.